Welcome back. You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. Have you ever considered introducing a new product or a service into the country? And have you ever wondered how that will work for you? To discuss this and much more is Chris Odongo of Wild International. Karibu sana.
Asante sana, Catherine.
Nice to see you.
Same here. Very happy to see you.
Chris, to introduce a new product or a new service, like what from our guests earlier on, Peter and Phyllis Tolle, they have a very interesting concept, very new in the country. What should they consider?
You see, the thing about introducing a new product is that it's not really new, It's new to the people within that geographical location, but it may not be new. So, for example, what Peter and Phyllis were introducing is new to Kenyans, but where they're coming from in Australia, it might not be very new, And you heard them say about the fact that when they're talking to their clients who are based in Australia, they understand the product very quickly and they buy and they grab it.
They grab it and run with it.
But Kenyans are not familiar with that concept, And I was just seated in the studio, listening in, trying to understand it and trying to grasp it. And I was thinking, okay, so if I was marketing this product, how would I go about it? And you have to now then consider the dynamics of the sector that you are in. So, for example, they're in the land buying sector, and we know the challenges that come with that. And it's about people being conned. It's about people being given promises that never materialize. It's about titles disappearing. And so if you're in that particular space, the thing that you want to do is you want to build the confidence of the user.
One of the things they mentioned is everybody thinks it's a pyramid scheme.
Yes.
And that's not the reputation you want when you're beginning a company. How do you delink yourself from such bad history?
Unfortunately, the country has had a bad history with those kind of things, and the concept that they're introducing is new, and it sounds too good to be true. And so they have to arm themselves with the right associations, So I will advise them to get a respectable board of advisors or an independent board, I will advise them to go and register their product with the Capital Markets Authority, because those are things which if you have convinced the authorities or, the licensing bodies that your product is legit, then if they give you that sort of stamp of approval, then it builds confidence in the market. I would advise them to partner with reputable financial institutions, maybe to partner with a bank that has a good reputation. Those are things that now help inspire confidence in them. I will also advise them to even go and get endorsements, from leading business people, people who can come and say, I have done my transaction with this particular company. I am confident in what they're doing, and it's not a pyramid scheme. Those are things that now build confidence.
One of the things they did is they started from Australia, coming this way. What if you don't have that kind of opportunity? How do you convince somebody? For example, you want to sell something like this.
Yeah.
Or whatever product and services that you have, which may not be new, but are still new to me.
Whenever you introduce a new product in the market, you have what you call your early adopters. These are people who, by their very makeup, they are willing to take the risk with new products. Yeah, and you want to identify these early adopters.
And how do you do that?
Strictly speaking, whenever you bring in a new business, you go into your immediate networks. And those are the people who they're going to buy from you because they know you. They're going to say, I know Catherine. I know where Catherine lives. If she's offering me this product, if anything goes wrong, I can always find her.
Get her.
I can get her, So those are your early adopters. They come to you on the basis of relationship. And now you wish and you hope that your product is good enough, because your early adopters, when they like it and they enjoy it, they're going to tell others about it. And when they tell others about it, then they become your ambassadors. Yeah. And as they become your ambassadors, you add on the other pillars that now include understanding the users, getting to know how they walk the journey of buying your product, bringing in brand ambassadors, bringing in board of advisors who can then now endorse or support your product, bringing in partners who enable you to attain the credibility that you need with your service. And you could also actually try advertising, because you can go out there and tell people about your products and services. And by repeating it and telling it to them and explaining it more and more, then they begin to understand what it is that you're talking about.
So in your opinion, would you advise somebody to introduce new services and products into the market?
I will advise somebody to introduce new products and services because that's the only way you get into business. If you get into a business that everyone is already in, chances are you're not going to make it because all the customers are taken. But if you get into a business that no one else is in, then you have all the customers waiting for you. So you got to try. And that's where entrepreneurs thrive. They thrive in introducing new products and services into the market.
Thank you so much, Chris. It's true. We always must come up with something to solve an issue that's affecting us one way or the other. And that's how entrepreneurship comes in.
Yes.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Catherine.
Thank you for watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business, where our goal is to see you succeed. Have a blessed week.
Road to Success is brought to you by Equity Bank.
Equity Bank, you are listening, caring partner.